Welcome to the Amish Furniture Insider, brought to you by Steiner's Amish Furniture in the Phoenix, Arizona area. I'm Rusty Humphries. He is Brent Steiner. He is the Amish Furniture Insider. And Brent, where are we today?
Today we're going to visit the shop that makes some gliders, some rockers, some recliners, little rocking horses as well for little grandchildren. So you're going to see a lot of neat things today. Alright, so today, like I said, we're at the rocker shop, and this is Paul, and he's going to give us a tour through his shop, tell us a little bit maybe what the guys are doing, what they do, maybe teach us something new here.
Lumber comes in here, glue ups, whatever gets stacked in here.
So the glue ups are done somewhere else?
Yes, the glue ups are done somewhere else and they ship it to us.
Ship it to you?
Yeah. And then it goes back to the manufacturing part.
Okay.
That begins back here.
Do you keep a lot of stuff in stock?
We do, yeah. We do like a run of maybe 50 to 100 gliders, recliners.
At a time?
Yeah.
But generally, how long does it take? Say if you ran, you just worked on one recliner, how long would it take to get one done?
That's a little hard to answer there because we've never really done that. I would imagine maybe
We just worked on it maybe an hour?
2 hours probably something like
2
that,
hours?
for sure.
Okay. But since you do it in whatever, 100 you said at a time, it's kind of hard to say.
Then you're looking at days,
Right.
4 or 5 days maybe.
Okay, so 1 week you work on just recliners.
Right.
Next week you're going to work on maybe your
Gliders
gliders
or something like that, yeah.
Okay. Multiple woods at a time?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that does take a little bit extra time.
It does.
Switching woods.
Different species of woods, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Over here, so
They cut at the length here.
to the length. Okay.
Yeah, then it goes to the machines over there and they prepare everything, do all the drilling and grouting.
Okay. So he's sanding down a board there.
He's sanding there, yeah. We can walk through this next to here.
So what is this?
That's a dolling machine.
Okay. So you use dowels to
Yeah,
put
on some of it. We used to do that quite a bit. We're going to the tenanting more now. Mortise and tenon.
More
yeah.
than tenon. Okay. Okay. And back here we've got what?
That's a shaper.
Shapers. So
Yeah.
the shapers do what?
They cut out the contours on stuff, that curve.
Okay.
We cut that with the bandsaw, then we do the final cut on there to make it real nice.
Okay.
This guy here, he's sanding. We'll move on back. There's
More sanding,
sanders.
depending on the parts, right?
Right, yeah.
You would put the
Drill
parts.
presses.
And those were you're using for what?
He's using one of them right now, just maybe an insert hole or something like that. That's what he's doing there. Insert where the bolt, the recliner fastens to the mechanism.
Okay. So it kind of has a jig set up. And
He
you can
does,
do
yeah.
multiple at a time.
Yep.
And okay. And this is what do we have above us?
That's patterns they use for different gliders, recliners,
Okay.
all the pieces. We got patterns of about every piece we do, so that's what that is.
So if they're making the seat frame for on the glider,
Yep,
they're going to
that's
pull
what
that
that
down.
is.
That's kind of their jig.
Yeah.
This is so every time it fits the same all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Right. Okay. What do we got here? What?
That's a Greg machine for, I can show you. That does these holes right there.
Okay, so those are like for pocket screws.
Yes, yes.
Go in there. And those are the holes that he's drilling here?
He's
now?
drilling, yeah, he's drilling these holes right
Is this
there.
for on the glider?
That's for the 83.
The 83.
That's a swivel glider recliner is what this is going to be.
Okay. And then we got
He's doing those on that machine over there. These holes here
Okay.
are done over there.
And that's where these guys will go in
Absolutely.
to make the mission slats, the mission look,
Yeah.
you know. And actually, these are, you don't put a dowel in there.
No,
right?
that's a tenon cut over there. We do that on that machine over there.
So it cuts a tenon out,
Yes.
so it really makes it stronger
Yeah.
than
Yep.
putting a dowel in.
It's not a dowel in there.
Right. So you aren't compromising the wood
No.
by putting a dowel in.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the machine where we do the mortising and tenoning and all that stuff.
Okay. Probably not cheap, is it?
It's not cheap at all. No.
I'm sure it's not.
So he's doing some bandsaw work there.
So you're cutting it out by hand.
He
It's not a laser.
Nope, it's not
Or
a laser.
CNC shop.
And they sand it by hand then when they're done with the cutting.
And that's what this
That's a
over
sander.
here
Yeah.
to the right would be. So they draw it out by using one of these jigs that
Yep.
we looked at before.
Yeah.
So they get pretty darn good at it, don't they?
Yeah, you know, practice helps that.
Yeah, I'm sure. See your tube here just to bring in some.
That is
Some air.
your air return through the winter.
Uh-huh.
We can block it. In the summer it goes out.
Okay.
In winter it goes through the siphon and comes back in again.
Okay.
Saves you, pretty efficient on heating.
Okay. And what are these?
These are the arms for the chairs they're working on over there. The one we were
Okay.
just looking at. These will be the arms for that.
See, we have a slight curve in that. So how does that happen?
Bentwood Solution does that. They heat it and they bend it.
Okay, just heat it with steam or
Steam, yeah.
steam bend it?
Yep.
Okay.
He's getting ready to route those. So yeah, that we have to do on just on a hand router there.
So we run it. So what's it routing? Just the edges?
No, it's routing slots into the where
For the tenons.
where that tenon goes into.
Goes
That's the
into
whole
it.
part, yeah. I can bring one over and show you.
Yeah. Grab one that's done and
Learn it. Yeah. Give me no cookie. That goes in like that then.
so that goes in and that other part over there goes underneath.
Yeah.
So what wood do we have here?
That's called reclaimed barn wood.
Okay, so it actually comes from barns?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Old
So
barns
it's,
that they tear down.
it's a big thing right now.
It is. Yep. We do. Definitely a in thing right now.
Kind of a recycling, so
It is.
we're saving the landfills, right?
Yep.
Or burning it, saving the environment.
That we
So-
use for bedding for the horses.
So you reuse that then
Yeah.
too?
Yep.
So,
Try to use what we can.
right, sure.
The scrap. This gets used for firewood in the winter then.
Okay. Hey, there you go. And I'm sure it burns hot too.
It does, yeah.
What makes your furniture better than everybody else's?
What we try to do a very good quality job on it, every piece. We take kind of pride in that to try to make it. You can't make it perfect, but we try to get as close as we can.
You don't want to see that return coming back to your shop, right?
No. Okay, you guys are video. This is the finish room here.
Okay. So, what are they doing there?
They're stain. They're wiping the stain. They spray it with stain over here on this booze. They take it over here and wipe the stain off.
So everything's hand done.
It is, yes.
Right. So it's not, again, not flowing through a factory
valve
machine
or whatever. Yeah.
Right. The darker the stain, the nicer it is, right?
Hell yeah. Especially on the warm days.
Uh-huh. We're kind of joking here because the darker the stain, the harder it is. And on a day when it's humidity's a little higher and it's a little warmer, it takes a lot more work, and you really got to work a little faster so it doesn't dry on you. So you have that same consistency of color. So, go ahead.
They stain it. They put it over here, and he's doing his first coat of sealer on there. They spray it, that's a clear coat. Set it off to the side, let it dry for about half an hour, 45 minutes. Then they hand sand it, and then it gets a top coat from there. Then it's ready to go out to the assembly.
So as we're in here, the air quality seems pretty good.
Yeah, we actually got two air conditioned units outside. Bring it in through those ducts, yeah.
Okay. So you got air coming in and air going out.
Yes. Nice airflow all the time, you know.
Right.
Yeah. More inventory area.
So what are these parts?
That's for the painted horses.
Okay.
The women that do the hand painting on them.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of those parts get painted before we assemble them. Custom painting and stuff like that. Yeah.
And the wood you use on that is the
That's
poplar wood,
poplar
right?
wood, yeah.
To do the painting on those.
Lots of horses waiting to be finished.
Okay. You making those here, or do you have somebody
We do.
else?
We built those here. Yeah.
Okay. This is probably just an assembly table here.
That's get it ready to finish it, take drawers and stuff like that out. Yeah.
So here's some of the horses. So you were talking about painted ones. So
There you go. Oh.
different designs that they do, hand painted. So you have the same person doing it as you did 20 years ago?
Yes, my wife's still doing it. She's
Oh,
actually
really?
the only one doing it now, so yeah. She's been at it for quite some time.
I was wondering about that because it's been a lot of years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we do different, it's just kind of show you that design. Sports design. Quite a few different ones.
what do you sell the most of? The painted ones or
The oak ones.
the oak?
Yeah.
With the stain?
There's recliners waiting on the upholstery. We're
To get the
running a little
upholstery.
bit. That's a little bit of a problem right now. They're running behind on the upholstery.
Okay.
So, but these are all waiting for fabric.
This is the upholstery part.
This is the upholstery part. They are doing backs for the chair that they are building up front there. The ones we showed you drilling holes.
You probably have to keep a lot of fabric in stock now.
We do have a lot of fabric in stock,
A
yeah.
lot of options on
Yep.
fabrics. And
sewing over there.
She's cutting in a bed over here. Is that what she's doing?
That's
Nap time?
Cutting tables there. They got patterns for everything. They just put the head on there and cut it, and it goes to the sewing machine.
So cut one fabric at a time?
If it's a plain fabric, they do like 4 or 5 at a time.
Okay.
Sometimes. But if there's a pattern, they have to glue everyone.
That's so everything will match up.
Yes. Back, seat, and the footrest, everything needs to.
To match up
Yeah.
perfectly. So that's, you know, attention to detail
Absolutely.
there.
I tried watching them already, and it's definitely attention
Oh,
to
yeah.
detail. Yes.
All right. When I get them, I can see that.
Yeah.
Do leather, I see as well, and
We
it's
do leather, yeah.
and it's the real leathers,
That's the real.
the real McCoy,
You
right?
got the brand right there. So that's proof it's used to be a cow.
And it's when you do leather, everything is leather, right?
Yes.
You don't mix other faux leathers in with the leathers,
Nope,
right?
it's 100% leather.
100%. The backs, everything is. So not just where you touch. Now, is this? I'm a little curious here. Is this run off of air then? Compressed
It does,
air?
yeah.
So a lot of your stuff is on compressed air, or not?
The sewing machines are not. But for the most part, yeah, this is, and then it's not a whole lot anymore.
Not as much as it used to
Not
be.
as much as it used to be, yes.
Yeah. So here we got the brains of the business right here.
He started the business.
This is a manual. He started how many years ago?
Well, Dad, how long is it?
I think it's back in the late 80s, over 80s probably.
Okay.
So you started out with rocking horses. That's the way it started.
Finishing.
And custom finish on finishing. Then we started in gliders. And eventually recliners came along. So it's amazing how that, how it grows.
You make changes.
Yeah.
Changes are good.
Yep. He's assembling actually that's a chair they were working on up in the manufacturing part.
So that's the end product.
Yes, this is the arm we were talking about. He was cutting that hole. Those slats go up into there. And Dad's doing the finishing touch on them.
Yeah.
So it's part of your job to pick out all the furniture? Yeah. You found one you've never seen before.
Well, I would always like to come in this room and look at everybody else's choices of color and fabric together for our floor, because when you see it together, it just somehow...
What is it that's gotten your attention on this one?
This one, I love the fabric and the stain color and the wood. I think it's really pretty. And this is the same fabric and stain color. Well, the stain's a little bit different, but the fabric's the same, different chair. And this one over here's, I don't like the fabric as well, but I think it's a really pretty chair. And we don't have this one on our floor. So I think we're gonna have to order this one, but in different fabric.
And that's easy for them to do because they make it all here. It's not
and custom, so I'll change the fabric, probably pick a different stain color, and we'll have a chair on the floor just like this eventually, a few weeks.
Very nice.
You have a website where you can get information from, right?
You can, Millwood Quality Furniture.
And of course, there's a dealer locator, and I think we're the only ones on that dealer locator, right?
Yes, you are. Yeah, I hear you, Brent.
Like you said, they ship all over the states. I'm sure there's not us, there's one close to you, or give us a call, we'll help you out. So,
There you go.
all right, well, thanks to Paul today for helping us learn a little bit about rockers and gliders in the process. And we'll catch you next time. And remember to like our post and subscribe.
And
So,
tell your friends.
and tell your friends to look us up. Look for the Amish Insider. Thank you.